What's going on, ladies and gentlemen in Cowboy Nation? This is your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan, here on YouTube, giving you my raw and uncut opinion about them Dallas Cowboys 24/7, 365. And as long as I'm alive, it's DC for life. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode is going to be about Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons' podcast, The Edge, and what he said about the 49ers. So let's get into it.
And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Yeah. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and you're back. If you're back, you must have liked the last video. If you ain't liked the last video, I suggest you go back and watch it. I'll put the link in the description. But today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, is about Micah Parsons. Don't get it twisted. On the field, Micah Parsons is a dog. He is a beast. But he didn't show up in San Francisco. But he did have an opinion following the game. And we are going to get in to what Micah Parsons is talking about. We are going to watch the video. If you haven't watched the video, you can actually go find it. It is on his podcast, The Edge. But if you've watched the video, sit and critique it with me, all right? So we about to do that here. Let me turn this music off. Let's. What? What? Bruh. Come on now. Come on, man. Are you serious? Are you serious? Micah, I think this is where Dallas Cowboy fans start to turn into those delusional Cowboy fans. It's because they start hearing the media talk about the Dallas Cowboys at the beginning of the season and how much of a dog they are because they mollywopped the Giants in a monsoon. Got the best defense after the Jets game. The best defense. Y'all get on here and say stuff like this that makes the fans more delusional. How can you say that we are on the same level of the San Francisco 49ers after getting beat 42-10? How can you say that? I mean, don't get it twisted. I understand that no facet of, the offense, defense, or special teams came to the game that night. And I understand that on paper, the Dallas Cowboys look dangerous. But it's all about the execution, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about the execution. It's all about leading the men with a dope scheme that can go against the 49ers. But there's an underlining thing I only took 11 minutes of this podcast so we could break it down. But in this 11 minutes, just listen. There's some underlining stuff that Micah Parsons is talking about. He don't say it blatantly, but he beats around the bush with it. So we're going to continue with it. Let's go. Wannabe. You got to do more than wannabe. You got to be. The season is here. It's not like we in the off season and this is what we strive to be. This is what we want to be. You got to go out there and be it. Y'all got the tools to be it. But in Levi Stadium, y'all weren't it. Let's continue. Nope. We weren't put in positions to succeed. We weren't put in positions to succeed. What does that say to you guys, Cowboy Nation? What does that say to you? We weren't put in a position to succeed. Who puts the team in the position to succeed? Let's continue. Bro, I was watching the game. I seen that hit. He absolutely led with his helmet. I seen the hit, and I hoped for Christian McCaffrey that he didn't have a concussion or something because he hit him directly in his head. Anyhow, all this that you're talking about, it's discipline. And who teaches discipline to the team? Who is responsible for disciplining the team, for keeping them on their toes, 10 toes down? Who is responsible for that? I know that you're taking responsibility, Micah Parsons, but at the end of the day, that don't fall on you. Well, it does, but it doesn't. It falls more on the who? Put it down in the comments. We're going to continue. Oh, man. You add the refs into it? Yes, there was a call that Tony Pollard should have got. He got body slammed when he was out of bounds. But if you have to rely on the refs, if you got to rely on the refs to get a dub, you don't deserve the dub. Plain and simple. No excuses. More adjustments. Let's get it. Yes, sir. You got to learn from it. You match up well with them. You do match up well with them. For every weapon that they have, you have a weapon. The Cowboys have a weapon. It's all about scheming those weapons. Who does the scheme fall on? Man, there's an overarching narrative in this whole podcast. Well, the first 11 minutes, but there's an overarching narrative. What's that narrative? Started with the preparation. Mm. They out schemed us. They out schemed us. You don't come up with the scheme, Micah Parsons. They out schemed us. They was prepared for everything that we threw at them. Who does that fall on? Who does that fall on? The person that has been bland since they got here. And it ain't Duron. Let's keep it going. Kyle Shanahan is a dog. But anyway, let's go. We weren't put in a position to be prepared for what they have. Who is responsible for that? I know I'm beating a dead horse because by now the comment section hopefully should be full with the answer. You can hear the answer in Micah Parsons' voice. But let's continue. Discipline. You will never play true defense in the NFL, period. From the moment you were drafted, it is not pure defense. You can't just go and lead with your helmet. You can't go and target like you used to. You can't pancake really hard like you used to. They'll hit you with a blind side. It's different. We got to live with it. Keep it going. Nope. Yep. Stop the run. Y'all need to stop everything. Yeah, you couldn't stop a nosebleed. They did a flea flicker on you. I said this in my last video. Who does flea flickers? They was playing with you at that point. But let's keep it rolling. It does not start with you, but you are a huge contributor. But it doesn't start with you. You making excuses, dude. You making excuses. By no means. Yes, the New York Giants last year made the playoffs. We ain't playing last year's team. We ain't playing last year's scheme. They ain't a playoff contender. Look at them. And the only reason that the Jets aren't a playoff contender is because they lost their quarterback for the year. But right now, they are not in playoff contention, and nor they will be. Nor will they be. Sorry, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Nor will they be in playoff contention this year unless something miraculous happens and Aaron Rodgers is able to come off of that Achilles tear. But I digress. Let's keep it rocking. Already taking a dig at Philly. Oh, Micah. Come on, Micah. They lost their quarterback. No, they're not Super Bowl contenders now. They lost Aaron Rodgers. I can see if they lost like Tyler Heineke or somebody. They lost Aaron Rodgers. That's like losing the whole gun but stuck with the bullets. Nah, come on. You can't use that. Let's keep it going. Yes. Yeah. We weren't positioned to compete at the highest level. That's like the fourth time he has said something along those lines. Y'all know what it is. And it ain't Dak Prescott. Nah. Nah. Who cares? We lost. Yes, you are going to get double teamed. Yep. My thing is they game plan for you. They game plan for you every damn time. Every game they are going to game plan for Micah Parsons. You are just that damn good. Don't let that pump your head up, but you are just that damn good. They're making comparisons to LT. Come on, man. You know they're going to game plan for you. But the thing that has to happen is that your coach, DQ, needs to scheme it to where they're not keying on you. And if they key on you, somebody else gets home. I mean, we did it against the New England Patriots. We did it against the Jets. We did it against the Giants. We did it against inferior teams. Are we the bully of the NFL? Let's keep going. Yep. Yep. Nick Bosa's a dog. Yes, he is. Very elite. We need to take notes. Speaking of linebackers, we wish Leighton Vander Esch a speedy recovery. They said he could be gone from 2 to 4 games, so hopefully it is at the 2 mark and not the 4. But rest up, Leighton Vander Esch. We need you. Bro. Bro. Come on. He wore an FU shirt. Oh, well. This is a rival. This is a rival over time. The 80s. They even say that shit in Madden. The 80s meet the 90s. When San Francisco plays Dallas, this is a rivalry. Not that bullshit that the Philadelphia Eagles say, oh, we're in a rivalry with the Dallas Cowboys. We could care less about you guys. I will keep it 150% real. The Cowboys team and fan base do not consider our games rivalries. The only rivalry it is the NFC East. It's not an NFL rival. This is cross-conference with the San Francisco 49ers. Y'all aren't that special, okay? I see Philadelphia fans, and I'm going to go on a tangent real quick, and it's off topic. I see Philadelphia fans posting all kinds of memes about the Dallas Cowboys and everything, like they watch the Dallas Cowboys more than Cowboy Nation watches the Dallas Cowboys. You will see them rooting for the Cowboys to get beat. You will see more Cowboy content on their Facebook, Instagrams, or whatever than they do the Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all, we rent space in the Philadelphia Eagles' minds all the time. And the feeling is not reciprocated. We don't feel that deep about you guys. But the 49ers? The 49ers, Micah, it's been personal. It's been personal. You've gotten beat. You've gotten sent home twice by Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers. It's been personal. So for you to take a t-shirt as a dig, as a slight toward you, bruh, for 60 minutes, it's war. For 60 minutes on that football field, you guys are gladiators. There are no friends. It is all personal. And when they punch you in the mouth, it's personal. Man, let me continue. You done made me take off my glasses. I know there was a comment in the comment section of the last video saying that I was wearing the glasses because I didn't want to cry. Nah, man, these lights are bright AF. So I'm gonna put these things back on, and we're gonna continue to rock with the video. My dude, I just trusted you last game. I just trusted the Cowboys last game. And again, in a big situation, y'all let us down. You let Cowboy Nation down with such a poor performance. We could have gotten over a loss if it was 28-21. We could have got over a loss if it was like last year, 12-19. It was 42-10. We got our asses handed to us. Man, let's keep going. I mean, like I said, it's been personal, and even a reporter asked Debo Samuels about this. And Debo said, when y'all see us, it's going to be more the same, if not worse. Bro, they're not shy to the bulletin board material. I keep mumbling and fumbling and shit. This thing got me out of sorts. They don't care about the bulletin board material. They going to put it up because they can back it up. We can't back it up. Out of the past 3 times, we have lost to the 49ers. We are the 49ers bitch right now. I'm going to keep going. Boy, you going to make me drop an F-bomb on here, man. I'm trying not to. He's a dog. He's a beast. And just think. In that draft, we could have drafted him. We could have drafted Mr. Irrelevant. But honestly, I don't think our issue is at the quarterback position. Everybody thinks that we need this Patrick Mahomes level quarterback. Everybody thinks we need Tom Brady reincarnated. You take a look back at previous Super Bowl wins. Eli Manning. There's an argument that they're saying that he doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame because of how bland he was. So are you saying that Dak Prescott is worse than Eli Manning? Come on now, y'all. Let's go. Trey Lance didn't really have the opportunity to do it, but let's go. He is playing at an extremely high level. He is. But it's the system as well. You can't negate the fact. You can't say, I'm going to take Brock Purdy, put him on the Texans, and he's going to have the exact same success as he does with the 49ers. You can't say that. It's all about scheming. Yes, he's a talented quarterback. Yes, he is a talented quarterback. He can find an ant open for real. He was just carving us up. And every game that they've played this year and last year when he was playing and he was healthy, he would carve them up. It was Thanksgiving dinner. But I digress. Let's keep going. Nope. Brock is a beast. And that's another thing. I kind of understand where Stephen A. goes with the Cowboys. He doesn't hate the team. He hates the fans. That's how I feel about Philly. I hate to say it. That's how I feel about Philly. I mean, I wish nothing but the best for the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts is a dog. A.J. Brown is a dog. It's just the unbearable fans. But let's continue. Bro, it looked like you didn't want to. You see that picture? It looked like, fuck. See, I dropped the F-bomb. And you was like, man, I really don't want to do this, but whatever. This is the NFL that we're in these days. God-fearing? Balling in the Bay. Let's stop the history talk, Micah. The greatest trade in history. I can think of a few more. I can see it. I can see it. Yep. Yes, we are. Yes. I feel it. I feel what you're saying, man. I feel what you're saying. I was on the right side of history. I used to play semi-pro football where I'm at, and we were in the championship game, and I believe we were down. What was it? It was like 12-17. We were down by, 5 points, and the clock was ticking down. We had no timeouts left, and like a dream scenario, our quarterback rolls to the right, passes a 40-yard pass to where the receiver is able to jump up in double coverage, catch the ball, secure the win, and secure the championship for us. So, I kind of know what you're talking about when it comes to shit like that. It's the competition. Prime time, baby. You ain't got to go out and do it in a dominant fashion. Do it in a fashion. Just do it. Be like Nike. Just do it. You ain't got to go out there and beat them 45 to nothing. You ain't got to do that. Just go out, play complementary football on all three phases, all three sides of the ball, offense, defense, special teams. Just go out there and execute. Execute a scheme that works for us. That's what we're asking. We're not asking you to be flat out manhandling people and just blowing out every team. That would be dope. That would be great, Cowboy Nation. But that's not realistic. What is realistic is the fact that we know that our quarterback, Dak Prescott, can handle the big games. They may lose, and all the talking heads love to put it on Dak Prescott, but Dak Prescott can't throw himself the ball. He can't hike himself the ball. He can't block for himself. Can't hand the ball off to himself. He can't play defense. It's not all his fault. Y'all gonna make me go on another tangent. Let's go. Mm-hmm. No excuses. Hone in. Unfortunately, us as Cowboy fans, Cowboy Nation, we felt stuff like this over and over and over and over since the last time we won a Super Bowl. Des Bryant caught it. Yep. Yeah, yeah. Like I was saying about that semi-pro championship win, man. When we were running to the big ass huddle in the end zone after we won, we looked at the other team and they was just like crying, faces down in the grass and patting each other on the back. It's gonna be okay. You don't ever want to be on that side of the ball. You don't want to ever be on that side. So I get it. Woo, that smack in the ear. Huh. Whoop, there it is again. 49ers out schemed you. There it is again. Who comes up with the scheme? Damn, you just missed that twice. Anyway, Yep. Dan Quinn truly believes in that defense. He believes in all of you guys. I know he believes in you individually, but he believes in the entire defense. That's why he stayed here. Instead of going to chase a head coaching job, that's why he stayed here. And the fact that Mike McCarthy's always on the hot seat and he could end up losing his job and Dan Quinn taking it. But I digress. Yep. There goes the us. It's gotta get better. It's gotta get better, man. It's gotta get better. Because I'm tired of making it to the playoffs and getting booted in the divisional round or in the damn, what you call it, so you're making me draw a blank. In the wild card round. I am tired of getting booted. I'm tired of getting booted. I'm tired of seeing Stephen A. with that stupid ass cowboy hat on talking about, I told you, I told you. I'm tired of it. I am tired. I am tired of the NFL working in dynasties unless it's the Cowboys. I'm tired of it. We got to knock these people off they stoop. And right now, the 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles are on top of that damn stoop that we got to knock them off. And it seems like we can't knock them off. We can't make the scheme right to knock them off. Again, who does the scheme fall on? Let's continue. We're patient. We've been waiting. We've been waiting over 20 years, over 25 years. We're patient. Slowly turning the organization around, like, dude, for the majority of it, we go to the playoffs. We just can't do shit in the playoffs. We got to get over that hump. And when they drafted you, you became a difference maker super quick. And now everybody wants to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Everybody wants to blame it on Dak and get rid of Dak and allow Trey Lance to start. Ah, man, what happens whenever the coaches put in Trey Lance and then we go 0 for 8 in the next 8? What happens then? You gonna blame Dak for that? Let's go. Yes, that's it. That's it. That's it, man. That's all Micah Parsons had to say. Did y'all hear all those innuendos about the coaching staff? Did y'all hear all those? I mean, I pointed them out every time he said it, but not scheming us. That falls on the coaching staff. That doesn't fall on Dak Prescott. Not coming up with a scheme to beat the 49ers, that falls on the head coaching staff. So, what's the common denominator in this whole conversation? Mike McCarthy. You should, first of all, you shouldn't have got rid of Kellen Moore. I know I said that in my last video, but I am going to reiterate it. You shouldn't have gotten rid of Kellen Moore. Had the number one offense. Somebody calling me. So with that being said, man, I got to get up out of here. Somebody calling me and I got to answer it. This has been your boy, the Angry Cowboys fan. Listen, stay off Dak's nuts. Let's try to recuperate. Let's try to get a dub out, whenever we face the Chargers. Let's go into the bye week with some positivity, because if we go with a loss, the morale in the locker room is going to tank. So as Cowboy Nation and Cowboys fans, we need to do our part in lifting our players up and not putting them in a depressive state by telling them they ain't shit. But there's a way to critique without being such assholes, and I hope that the people that watch these videos that subscribe to this channel are that upper echelon type of people that will give others chances, because that's what we need. And the Cowboys right now need a chance. They need a chance to regroup, and they need a chance to go for this bowl. It don't have to be this year, but we got to figure it out. And if the Texas Coast Office ain't working, toss it. This is your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan, man. Hit that like button if you like the content, and please consider subscribing to the channel because it helps us out a lot over here. All right. Peace.